Very good morning. Today we are going to see about optimization techniques. In the previous class, we are seeing about the economic. We are dealing with a subject called economic operation of power systems. So in that, one of the very important topic is optimization techniques. So without optimization techniques, you can't even understand the subject well. So now we are going to discuss in detail about the optimization techniques and so how it is happening. So in our day-to-day life, we are optimizing everything. Okay, say for example, while getting up from the bed to while going to the bed, like we are optimizing all the things without knowing like that is the optimization, but we are surely we are optimizing everything from say for example from getting up from our bed. So what we are doing is we are going directly to brush our teeth. So what we are doing is we are taking the paste in the brush. Okay, so in that also we are defaultly doing our optimization. Then starting from anything, say for example if you are going to buy some groceries or any provisional near to a shop, so there also you are optimizing your life. We are optimizing, so we are searching for the shop, so whichever the shop will get the you will able to get very less cost, will able to get that particular grocery or provisional things with a very less cost. So that shop only we are going there and we are buying from that particular market. Then like while walking to the particular place, say for example you are going to a nearby shop. Okay, so what we'll do is we will choose the optimal path to reach that particular shop. Will not go round about for 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer to reach that particular shop. So what we are doing is we are taking any two wheelers or any cycling. So by cycle we are going now. So what we are or by walk we are going now. We are going to that particular shop in a some optimal path. We are not going in a straight way, or we are going in a road like a particular roadways to reach that particular place. That will take more time, that will eat our time, and also we'll also get tired because as we all know, like uh, due to our laziness only, the technology is booming like anything. Okay, so many because of our laziness only, the technology they are bringing up very good technology, online shopping, many technologies are booming like anything. So we are all as a human beings, like everyone, not only myself or yourself. So everyone what they are doing is while walking, while going to the particular place, they are choosing some optimal path in the sense shortest path. Okay, shortest path we'll choose. Say our like mom and dad, they may tell like you go to a particular shop. So what we guys will do is, so we'll go by a cycle or we'll go by a two wheeler. We'll don't take car. Okay, to reach that particular, because we need to go there, so parking has to be there. We need to park that vehicle, again we have to get out, we go to that particular shop, again we take that thing. So many things are there. So instead of taking the car, we'll choose some two wheelers, or sometimes cycle, or sometimes if it is very nearer, we'll go by walk also. Okay, instead of going by road, where we'll choose some like shortest route. Okay, shortcut might be there. So in that we'll easily walk fast, and we can reach that place, and we can come back to the our house. Not only I was like while coming to colleges, or while coming to if I want to go to particular blocks or a particular cafeteria or a canteen, like that. So what I will do is I will choose a shortest path to reach that particular cafeteria or canteen. Okay, I will not go in a very a large. I will not go by whatever the pathway decides. Like we have to go to that block and turn right, turn left, and you have to reach that. But it might be very far. So in my mind automatically, okay. So in my mind automatically, what I will choose is I will choose a very shortest path to reach that particular place. Okay, so not only ourselves, even if you take like any microorganisms, bacteria, then say for example ants are the best example. Okay, say for example, say if you take a 1 spoon of sugar, okay, today you try in your home, okay, take 1 spoon of sugar, okay, select one space of like 1 meter or 1 meter like that, or 1 feet, like 2 feet, 3 feet like that. One space you choose in a particular like a corner of your kitchens or a corner of your like a park lawn, like that. One space you choose, you take a 1 spoon of sugar, okay, 1 spoon of sugar, and you keep somewhere else in that space, like you chose now, like as I said, like 3 feet, you 3 feet, 3 feet, okay, as a square you choose one shape, you put one, you take one chalk piece and draw one space also, you put that sugar, like 1 spoon of sugar in somewhere else in that yeah, in the space, okay. Then what you do is you also take some sugar, sprinkle of sugar, and just spray in that space, okay. So what you already did is you kept 1 spoon of sugar somewhere else in that space, and you sprinkled the sugar like randomly. Okay, so you just on your camera with some stand, you on your camera and keep watching how the ants are coming and searching that sugar particles. Okay, so if you on that camera, okay, put one charger, and you on that camera put one small stand, okay, set up a small stand, okay, on a camera for even 24 hours or even 10 hours, 12 hours, like that, you just on the camera. So you might be getting a interesting very good idea from the ant, okay. So how the ant will search, in the sense the ant will choose like you just follow the pathway of the ant, okay, you just follow the pathway of the ant, like how it is traveling. Take catch some 10 or 20 ants some from somewhere else, okay, just to keep near to your space, near to, not exactly to that space, just near, just 1 feet or 2 feet away, you just put the ants randomly. Okay, already you catch it, no, you can easily like grab that ants randomly near to that search space. So interestingly, how that ant will go to that particular sugar path, in the sense, first of all, that all the ants will get communicate, okay, communicate through one special communication like pheromones, okay, we call that as pheromones. So what is pheromones, in the sense that is nothing but our saliva, how we are our saliva is secreting, no, like that in ants also one kind of saliva might be secreting, so that is called the pheromone. Okay, so what it that ant will go is first, the ant will go in the random direction. Okay, random direction. So already you kept that ant, like 1 feet or 2 feet apart. Okay, how much feet apart you can place, it will directly go to that particular your space. Okay, so after, but it will take some time. Okay, the timing might be of half an hour or 1 hour. It might be taking some time. Okay, so now for experiment purpose, what we are doing is we are keeping the ant 1 feet before itself, 1 feet before, randomly, not in the straight line. We are not going to like put the ant in a straight line. automatically keep in what wherever you want, around your space. Okay, around your space, you kept. So the very intelligent nature, you can what you observe is the ant. What it will do is, it will first of all, it will randomly search that food particles, that is your sugar particles, randomly search. At last it will form a line. Okay, after the end of half an hour, we can't predict the time. I'm saying a simple example. After the end of half an hour or 1 hour, so what all the ant will do is, it will form a line, and it will go to the particular food particle which is having more concentration. We kept now 1 spoon of sugar, we kept somewhere else in our space. No, that particle only majority of the ants will travel. 99%, more than 99.9% ants will go to that particular particle only. Okay, we kept 1 spoon of sugar, no, but we sprinkled some sugar also. There very few ants might be there, maybe one, not. If you kept 20 ants in near to that space, might be one or two ants might be somewhere else in that sprinkled sugar. But majority of the ants, maybe 18 ants, 18 to 15 to 18 ants might be there in that particular concentration. Food concentration is more. Okay, the concentration of food is more in that space only, that all ants will go. Okay, so this is one of the intelligent nature, how the ant is okay. And also, if you follow the footpaths of the ant, if you follow the you can put some special powder onto that particular space, so that you can follow some radium powder or something like that, you can sprinkle. Okay, and if you see that footpath of the ants, it will search, say wherever the if you draw a trajectory. Okay, so in the mathematics, you have come across all this trajectory and everything. Okay, if you draw take one chalk piece. Okay, and already the footpath of the ant you already marked, no, with some special powders and all. Okay, so in that you can draw a line trajectory towards that particular footpath, towards the particular footpath. So if you measure, take one okay, one tape, and if you measure the footpath of footpath of that particular ants, that might be the one of the very shortest path that ant might be travel. Okay, so wherever say for example, this is our search space. Okay, so wherever we kept the ants. Okay, so that if you follow the trajectory of that particular ants, yeah, the ants might be following in a very very shortest path. Okay, if you measure that, surely 99.99%, I'm telling you, it might be the very very shortest path that ants might be travel. Okay, even 100 percentage also, I'm telling you. Okay, so the ants might be traveling the very shortest path. So how it is traveling, that is the very intelligent nature of the ants. Okay, so so how it is, all the ants are communicating now via the pheromone content, as I said, like saliva content, what we segregating, no, like that ants also will segregate some saliva, like pheromones. Okay, so what it will do is, so first it will, that ant will search for, yeah, all the particles. So first we sprinkled, no, so what you do is, 1 spoon you kept somewhere else, and one some say for example, 1 gram or 2 gram you keep somewhere else, and some 5 grams you keep somewhere else, and 10 grams you keep somewhere else. That 1 spoon might be of some 25 to 50 grams. Okay, so that 50 grams you keep somewhere else. Okay, so if you compare all the things, that ants will, majority of the ants will be onto that particular space, that where the sugar particle is more. Okay, so that 1 gram, 2 gram, 5 gram and all might be there. The one or two ants might be there, but majority of the ants might be okay, going to that particular particular food particle, where the like sugar content is very very more. Okay, so you can even try with that your video, or you can even follow also. So once in a while, even if you want to, if you don't want to take the video, so what you can do is once in a while, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, once you go to that particular space, and you can see how the ant is following. Okay, so how it is being communicated now via the pheromones. Okay, so what it will do is first it will randomly search in that particular search space. What we kept is first it will go to the some other food, but say for example 5 grams sugar particle it will go. Okay, one ant will go. So one ant, what it will do is it will not go and simply take that food particle and it will eat. Might be it might be taking one small grains and it might be eating, but it will not take all the food particles now itself, that instant itself. Okay, so what that ant will do is it will segregate a pheromone content, it may segregate the pheromone content of some content based on the food particles. Okay, so 5 gram food particle it might be segregating somewhat more. So again it will search to the some other content. Say for example it is reaching some 10 gram sugar particle. So 10 gram sugar particle, what it will do is it will taste, it will taste all these things, and it will segregate somewhat more pheromone content, and it will go to some 1 gram sugar particle, and it will move on to all the particles, and it will segregate some pheromone content to somewhat lesser. Why? Because that is 1 gram, and it will go to like we kept it like 50 grams. No, that 50 grams it will go. That 50 grams, first of all it will move on to all the food particles, and based on the content of the food particles it will segregate more pheromone content. So how the other ant will see to that, in this place only the sugar particle is more, in the sense based on the pheromone content. Okay, pheromone content. So it will first it will that other ants also, what it will do is it will taste, it will go and smell, it will go and sense. Okay, it will go and sense all the pheromone content, this is somewhat less, this is somewhat more, this is by comparing this is somewhat more. Okay, so by the end of 1 hour, or by the end of 2 hours, if you see all the ants, almost 99.9% and 99% ants will follow in that same track only. It will follow a same track, it will follow in a line. You can also see. Okay, it will follow in a line, and it will go to the particular space where the sugar content is very very more. Okay, so if you just in when we are in a childhood, what we'll do is we don't know, in childhood we don't know what is pheromone, we don't know what is this thing and all, intelligent nature of the ant and all. So what we guys will do is will just okay put a will take one water particle, and will just pour onto that okay line of that particular land where the ant is marching. Okay, if you just pour the water in between, what ant line will do is it will just segregate. Okay, that line will it will go into random thing. Okay, it will not go in a line. Okay, so what it will do is will erase that line with the water. Okay, we'll just put water into that line, so all ant will go into a very different direction, and will sweep all the ants. Okay, like that and all we did. We don't know that time that is pheromone or like that, but we did. Okay, so what is the thing is that if we erase that pheromone content with some water or something, so automatically all ant will randomly segregate. It will not follow a line and all. It will not march into the particular line. It will automatically segregate into a different like a different spaces. Okay, so and what we guys will do is we'll clean all the ants. Okay, why? Because it is spoiling some food particles, it is going to our sweets and all, like that we'll do. Okay, so this is the one of the intelligent nature. Okay, so what is the very intelligent nature in the ants? In the sense, it will follow the it will follow the shortest route. Okay, if you just put the trajectory of each ant. Okay, so say you can you can put different ants. One is brown ant, one is black ant, one is small ant, like that, different ants and that so you just search and take all the ants, and you just yeah, one or two friends, you can try that. Okay, with the different color chalk piece, you can draw one trajectory, how it is marching. So ant one position, it is started from here, how long it went, so in which part in which path it might be went, like that. If you put a line, easily you can mark that trajectory. So after that, you can measure also, you can measure, and you can put the length also. Okay, from here and that, what is this line? So if you follow the things, it will be very interesting for you. Once in a while, if you are feeling bored, okay, in a holiday time, you can simply do this experiment and you can see. Okay, so and you can even tell me also how the ants are following, like that. Okay, so it will follow in a very shortest path. So that is the very intelligent nature of the ant. So even we are also intelligent, no, than ants. So we are also following the same, instead of going to some other place, like one place we want to go to. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put a Google Maps. So Google Maps, what it is doing is, it is also following the same algorithm of artificial intelligence. So in that artificial intelligence, that program will map into a very shortest path. Sometimes while driving a car, I also stuck into a small streets. Okay, so Google Maps will always choose the like a shortest path. Okay, so sometimes it will stuck into a very small roads and all, so where the four wheelers can't enter also. But the Google Maps will tell, like, you have to go in this space, turn right, turn left, to go to that space. After 100 meters, you turn left, and again turn right, again you turn, like that. It may show many routes. But if you follow that Google Maps route, it will always choose you the very shortest route. Okay, where actual roads will take into a like 15 kilometers. Now if you follow Google Maps, now it will reach you that place within some 13 kilometers or 12 kilometers. 3 kilometers you are saving. Okay, but even though petrol is getting wasted while driving that car in very shortest road, but that is different matter. But Google Maps will not look onto your petrol consumption and all. It will look onto the your route only. It will look onto your only the road map and route. So whichever the shortest route, so if you put in the Google Maps, same in Google Maps, in a walking mode. So walking mode, again, very shortest path. So like one shop is 1 kilometer apart. So if you go by car, it might be taking 1.5 kilometers. Okay, if you go by two wheeler, it might be taking 1.2 kilometers. If you walk and go, it might be taking 0.8 kilometers itself. You can go to that particular place. Okay, so like that and all, I tried many times. Okay, with Google Maps, I've just tried how the Google Maps is working, how this algorithm is mapping that places and all. Okay, so in the Google Maps, if you see, like, nobody is no antennas and all that, no communication is happening between your Google. So wow, who are the antennas? Ourselves is the antennas. So those who are having Android phone with the Google Map app is the antennas. Okay, so we are himself will telling the Google Maps, like here the traffic jam is there, here the truck is there, here some accident has happened. So while walking, the traffic jam is there. So how long now? It will take some 10 minutes. Like, who are all standing first, they may know. Okay, so they little bit they may moving. So the 10th person, 10th car might be moving in a some 1 kilometer per hour speed. So like that. So based on the speed of the car and based on the we are all acting as antennas for Google Maps. So we are communicating to Google Maps like, so this traffic jam may clear by some 15 minutes, by 10 minutes, like that. Google Maps is accurately telling, not very exact. Like it might be vary, some 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes might be vary, but almost 95 percentage you can trust in Google Maps for timings. Okay, so if you want to reach that particular place, 10 o'clock I should be there. I need to catch the train. So by in home, I'll start at 8 o'clock. Okay, so it will take some 1 hour, 15 minutes. Approximately, I may reach at 1 hour also. Okay, but in the Google Maps, it might be telling like 1 hour 15 minutes due to the some traffic, less traffic. I may reach 15 minutes before itself. It might be, but it is telling that Google Maps algorithm is almost accurate, 95 percentage. It might be accurate and telling the correct route also. Sometimes we also know the routes. Okay, so we know if you turn into this path, we'll struck. So we'll go by this way itself, and we can take that path like that. So Google, and nowadays, many apps like Ola, Uber, many like booking apps, Rapido. They are also integrate. They are also what they are doing is integrating their apps with the Google Maps. Google Maps. Okay, so the Google Maps is telling accurate timings. And kilometers, distance, traffic, everything, and approximated they are charging for that particular kilometer per kilometer they are charging for. So these are all the things, the intelligent. So it is also following the artificial intelligent path. So if you take the algorithm, if you search for the algorithm, it is like a latest machine learning algorithm, like with the artificial system integrated. So one speaker will be telling you all the instruction: turn right, turn left, turn around this particular space. Okay, that if you go there, one shop will come, take left to that shop, take right to that shop, like that. Exactly, shop name also it is telling. Okay, that is the artificial intelligence technique. And learning, like based on the all the antennas, we are the antennas, no. So whoever is reaching first, we are intimating we are intimating that Google Maps, this many structures are there, this many distance is there, like that, this many disturbance is there, this many traffic jam is there, like that we are intimating the Google Maps. So if you take like not only ants, there are many like microorganisms also having a very intelligent nature. So if you take like bacteria, I think we all studied the bacteria in from our sixth standard itself. Okay, sixth standard up to our okay 10th standard, and all as well as our 12th standard and the pre graduate schoolings also, we studied this bacteria nature, but we didn't even study the intelligent nature of the bacteria. We all studied this bacteria, E. coli bacteria, lactobacillus bacteria, like that. We studied, and we studied the structure of the bacteria, and we studied the nature of the bacteria. Everything we studied, how it, so where it is destroying our food particles, where how it is reacting with our human digestive system, like that, and all we studied. But we didn't studied about the intelligent nature of this bacteria. Okay, so bacteria also one of the very intelligent microorganism or creature, living creature, and whatever we can say. So what is the very intelligent nature in the sense? Same, that bacteria also will search the food particles. So where it is, it will be, you will be finding our bacteria, say in our intestines, in our human body, in our intestine itself, we can find many bacteria. We can't say the numbers. Daily, by drinking water, what we are doing is we are reducing our bacteria content. Okay, in our intestines we are having more E. coli bacteria might be there. E. coli bacteria means like you already studied, okay, E. coli bacteria. So in that bacteria, so whenever we didn't wash our hands, we just taking the food particles, we are touching our hands randomly in our buses or some other tables, like that. So that bacteria will be living somewhere else, okay. And even in our hand also, okay, in our hand also, if we inspect our hand with a one microscope, we'll find more bacteria. Even in our note, note is there na, money, rupees note is there na. So in the notes also you'll be finding more number of bacteria, because that okay, money, that note, that will be carried by many peoples, like many lakhs of peoples are handling that money, okay, rupees notes, okay. So that notes, if you inspect that with your microscope, you'll be having lakhs of bacteria. So we, even with that also, we are defaultly in our hand also it is having. So defaultly we are taking that bacteria. So what it will do is, it will it will just live in our intestine. It will live in our intestine, small intestine, large intestine, happily it will live. Okay, so no need to feed anything to that bacteria. So whatever we are taking and whatever our okay, our segregation, like waste segregation will be there na, that will be the food for that bacteria. Okay, so sometimes due to that bacteria, E. coli bacteria, what it will do is, we'll get our dysentery will come. Okay, so dysentery will come. So it will cause some other some slight fever also, sometimes it may cause. Okay, so due to that dysentery, some slight fever it may cause. Our temperature may increase up to, because it will just that bacteria, if we it will multiply like anything. Okay, so our micro bodies, micro bodies also will fight with that bacteria. Okay, so in the, while fighting, we'll get a slight fever. We'll get a slight temperature, like some 37 or 99, 99.5, like that. So slight temperature also will getting. Okay, so if, whenever that bacteria is multiplying like anything. Okay, so so for that, eradicating that, what we are doing is, we are taking the this one, curd. The curd is nothing but good bacteria, that is lactobacillus bacteria. So that bacteria, what we are taking inside. So that bacteria is that is also very good bacteria. That bacteria only we are taking inside. So that is eradicating all the our other bacteria. So many bacteria are there, but severe effect, which is causing severe effect, is this E. coli bacteria. E. coli bacteria, if it is growing like anything, you will get severe dysentery and slight fever also sometimes. Okay, so for that only we are taking the curd, and we are if you take some curd and we are taking some lemon juice or something, so it will destroy all our not all our E. coli. It will also live, but slowly we are eradicating that. Okay, it will multiply like anything. So we are just reducing that multiplication factor. So that is also there. So one of the intelligent nature in that E. coli bacteria is, it will always search that food particle in the shortest path. Food particle in the sense, our waste particles only, food particle in the very shortest path. And also it will reach the whichever the whichever more food particles only it will reach. Okay, it will reach more food particles, like more waste particles in our body only, it will go and reach that particular particle. So many of the bacteria will be in that more food particles only. Okay, so even though that is harmful, but we have to take only the intelligent nature from that. Okay, we are not going to study in detail, or we are not going to explore in detail about that nature and all, because we already studied in our earlier classes itself. Okay, so this thing you can take, because intelligent nature you can take. So whenever the good things are there, that you can take. So bad things you can neglect, easily neglect in our life. So like that. So this is also one of the intelligent nature, bacteria. So like that, many not only bacteria, birds, if you take birds. Okay, so birds also, it will fly in the very shortest path. Then many thing. Okay, frogs. You can take a frog also. Okay, you put a sensor to the frog. Okay, you catch some 10 frogs. Okay, nowadays you can easily get a sensor. It might be cost around not more than under 20 200 rupees. You take some 10 sensors. Okay, take some 10 frogs. Okay, put that sensors. Okay, connect with your system. Okay, so if you follow that, you put some food particles somewhere else. Okay, you in front of your house. Okay, you put one line also, line, and put that frogs inside the line, or otherwise outside the line, no problem. But ensure that that food particle should somewhat, it might be less distance to that frogs. Okay, you can search with that sensors how the frog is moving towards that particular. I think if you go to some electronic shops, you can easily get that sensors. Okay, like tracking sensors. I think it might be not more than, like if you buy some 10 sensors, it might be not more than 1,000 rupees, or like that. Okay, 1,000 to 1,000. So if you spend now, you can easily follow the path of that particular frogs also. Okay, so you can easily follow the paths of, so it might be reaching in the very shortest path to the food particles. And same thing, intelligent, that is also intelligent data, and it will grab the more food particles and all. So something and if you take the fishes, we can tell the school of fishes. Okay, not the group of fishes, school of fishes. Okay, so school of fishes might be there. That school of fishes, we don't know the head count of the fishes. We okay, it might be of 1,000, or it might be of 10,000, or it might be of lakhs also. Sometimes more than that also. Okay, it will come like some other videos you might be seen, no, like in our Nat Geo or Discovery channels, we might be seeing. So it is traveling like this. Okay, school of fishes. Okay, it might be of the 10,000 or more than, like we can't count and tell the numbers approximately, uh, 10,000, like that. It might be more than that also. So this fishes also will search their food particles in the group only. That is called a group. It will always follow in the group, as like ants. Ants, how it is forming the group. Okay, similarly fishes also will communicate, and it will follow in the groups, only through the groups only. Maybe one or two might be going out of that schools. But if you take like 99% 0.9%, 99.9% fishes might be in that particular groups only. It will always follow, search the food particles, and like move in the groups only. Okay, so that is also one of the very intelligent nature of the fishes. Okay, so the with that, we need to take only the intelligent nature only. That we'll see in the forthcoming classes.